Hey guys, what's going on? It's Beyond Dragon, and a couple days ago I made a video asking people to send me questions for me to answer, part of my 100 subscriber special. And I figured after 100 subscribers, I think it was time for a Q&A of some sorts. So let's not waste any more time, let's dive in. These first three questions are from Halil Sahin, something like that. I forget his name exactly, but okay. His first question was, what is your favorite friend? And he has trouble with English, so I'll translate. I think he means who is my best friend. Um, well, I don't really consider myself having a best friend. It's like, no, it's like I don't have friends. It's just I don't like considering someone a best friend because it kind of seems like mean compared to my other friends, because it kind of seems like I'm segregating them out of it, and it kind of seems kind of mean. So I consider all my friends equal. Like I don't like hold anything. I don't hold any up specific person above anybody else. So yeah, I'm not. The only thing I'm biased against is Chef Corn. All right, don't judge me. All right. His next question was, "What is your favorite game?" Um. For PlayStation 2, I would have to say, um, what's it called? Trying to see the game from here. I'd say ATV Off-Road Fury 2, because that was the first PlayStation 2 game I ever gotten. Is one of the games I remember from when I was like 5, so it's like prestigious for me. And my favorite PlayStation 3 game, I would have to say either the Transformers, Cybertron, War for Cybertron, or Fall Cybertron games. So yeah, not too much though. Okay, he asks this one: can I be a member of your series? ETA is not taking full members yet, mainly because this is my league, and it's just my own thing, and I just something I just want to do myself. And maybe someone wants to do a series, and if they're actually willing to dedicate like time, well, like they'd be able to dedicate the ETA league with their other leagues as well, then maybe I would consider it. But as of right now, I'm not gonna take official members. All right, these next questions are asked by Stato 3000. I think that's his name. Stato's some kind of big number, but okay, this one's a long one. Okay, let's see. One of his questions was, ever been to a NASCAR race or other racing event? I've never been to a NASCAR race, mainly because it was kind of expensive. Yeah, it was just really too expensive, and we were never really like near a track. Like the closest one I ever was like Texas Motor Speedway, which was like 3 hours away. Yeah, it's pretty. And I've been to some racing events. I've been to like local short tracks and stuff like that, but not really. I haven't really gone to a NASCAR race. So, and I hope to go to a Formula One race though. We'll see what happens though. All right, what is your? Yeah, okay, we asked that question. Asked that question already. Transformers games and ATV Off-Road Fury 2. All right. No, I don't want to print. Wow, blooper reel. And his last question was, where would you want to live apart from America? Well, I don't live in America. I live in Germany, so I can't really say. I mean, Germany is a lot cleaner and better atmosphere than the States. But if I had to choose from either, I guess I would say England. Mainly because I like soccer and racing's pretty big there. Pretty much racing's pretty big in Europe, so anywhere that's like has a racing track, or yeah, I guess. Okay, his next questions were asked by Dylan Young. It says, when you get Enter 2003, what mod will you use first? Probably the Bullring 2013 mod, mainly because I want my cars to be up to date, not out of date, something like that. So probably will be that, and maybe download other mods to start offline leagues and stuff like that for a better offline league. What has it been like in ETA? Well, I personally enjoyed it. ETA started about November, which is like 4 months ago. So it's been 4 months since I started the EDRA. And I've actually enjoyed it. It's actually pretty fun to own an offline league, and it's pretty fun to do the races, and it's always nice to have a couple friends in the league, and sometimes they'll mess with me about it. Like, for example, Michael Block or Zenjiltis29 or Smoking Races 29, whatever. He goes by a lot of different names, but he always says that the races are rigged every time he doesn't do well. So it's kind of funny, but well, I've had a good time with EDRA, and I plan on keeping it running for a good while at least. I want to at least get this offline league. I just want to at least get the EDRA past a year. That's my goal. Just get it past at least a year, and we'll go on from there. But I do plan on keeping the league going, so I wouldn't really worry or stress about me stopping it. So, okay, this next question, we're gonna have to mess with the video a little bit. Let's see. Is there ever a possibility the NRSL and ETA will merge together? Most likely not, because like I said earlier, ETA is my own thing. I don't plan on expanding it to other people. I mean, I've expanded it to one person, but he hasn't gotten his league going yet, so yeah. I mean, and I can't do it with Enter 2003 because I don't have it yet, but Dylan, if you're willing to do an ETA league, and you're willing to dedicate some time to it, then sure, maybe I'll let you do it. Okay, these next questions were asked by 88 Dale Jr. Go or something like that. Jake Smith. Who is your favorite NASCAR driver? Jeff Gordon. It's kind of obvious at this point. Come on. How do you not know this? I've been pretty outspoken about Jeff Gordon being my favorite driver, alright? So, Jeff Gordon's my favorite driver. He's kind of like one of my childhood heroes. If I had to name more favorites, I'd say Jamie McMurray and Kevin Harvick. What's it like living in Germany? Well, it's like I said earlier, the atmosphere is nice. It's clean air. The citizens are nice. The villages are pretty awesome, and the hills are beautiful. It's a really neat place, and it's hard to think that almost 100 years ago it was like horrible with like Nazis and stuff like that. It's just hard to believe, but I don't know. It's a great place, I gotta admit, though. Better than here than I once was. When I lived in the States, the town I lived in was super ghetto, but I'm not gonna get into full detail. But maybe I'll do that in another video when because I want to do a rant series where I just make fun of everything. So, okay, his next question was, "What's your favorite NASCAR moment?" That's really, really hard to tell because, like I said, I'm not too biased about one certain thing. I don't know. I can name a couple of my favorite NASCAR moments, such as Jimmy McMurray winning the 2007 Coke 600 or something like that. What was that called back then? Coke 600? Pepsi 400? It was either one of those two, but that was one of my favorite moments. McMurray winning the Daytona 500 in 2010 was one of my favorite moments. Jeff Gordon winning at a Homestead last season was one of my favorite moments. Jeff Gordon getting the win at Phoenix after a long drought of wins. I guess mostly 2012 season of Jeff Gordon because he had such crap luck, and the good races he had were just my favorite moments because he was actually doing good. And I'd say a lot of NASCAR fights too, such as Kevin Harvick jumping Greg Biffle. That was epic. That was like one of my favorite fights when I was little. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, there's a lot of NASCAR moments I can say. It's just I can't like have a specific one. So, and we're at 9:20 seconds, so we should probably break this off here. So, you're gonna see a small cut in the video right now. Surprise! All right, so we're back with the Q&A. Let's continue on here. His final question was for Dale 88 or whatever his name was, Jake Smith. His final question was, what made you want to make a league? I've actually wanted to make a league ever since I came on YouTube in 2010. I just never had the resources or the ideas to do it. and I didn't have Enter 2003, and I still don't have Enter 2003. So I thought that's what you had to do for an offline league at the time. But then I decided to make a series out of it with Grand Prix Go, which I think works actually pretty decently considering what it is for a Flash game. Yeah, and I have a lot of inspirations for it. A lot of inspirations along the way. I am going to be making my Road to 100 video where I recap everything that I worked, like everything that I did to get up to this point. So I'm not going to get into detail. And next question was from Monster Energy something. I keep forgetting the names. I apologize for forgetting your names, but what is your favorite NASCAR track? I would have to say Bristol, Texas, and Bristol. I know I had a third one. I had planned for what to say for this. It's Bristol, Texas, and you know what? Screw it. We'll go like this. My favorite short track's Bristol. My favorite speedway, my regular speedway, is Texas. My favorite super speedway is Daytona. My favorite road course is Montreal, and I know they're not going to Montreal anymore for a nationwide series, but still, at the time, yeah. All right, next question he had. What's your favorite sport to watch besides NASCAR? I might say I'd say soccer, hockey, football, and sometimes baseball. Those are like my three main sports: hockey, football, and soccer. I don't really watch sports too much, because I'm too lazy to watch it all. Alright. This final question was, do you like the NBA or basketball, and what's your favorite team? Hate to tell you, dude, but NBA is my least favorite out of all the major leagues. I just do not like basketball, and all of its players I just find them all cocky and ignorant and full of assholes and stuff like that. But a bunch of greedy too. Like I hate like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant pisses me off too. I don't know. I just don't like basketball. I just find it repetitive and boring, and it's just full of greedy assholes. So, but if favorite team, I'd say any of the Texas teams, like the Spurs, the Mavericks, and the Rockets. So, okay, the final three questions were asked by 14 Fan Productions or something like that. God damn it. Sorry for the names. Do you play Minecraft? Yes, I do. If you watch my Minecraft videos on my channel, then you would know that. Jesus Christ. People need to do their research. Do you like baseball? Like I said, baseball is like my fourth favorite sport. If I had to choose favorite teams for baseball, I would have to say the Rangers and the Astros. Oh, and for the other question, my favorite soccer team would have to be Manchester United. And my favorite hockey team would be the LA Kings and Dallas Stars. And my favorite football team would be the Houston Texans. So, sorry, dude. I should have mentioned that one. What made you join YouTube? I actually joined to do an offline league. To participate in an offline league that Joseph Lombard or N2SC4R was doing. And he was doing an offline league, and he was still looking for drivers, and I decided to sign up for YouTube to actually join in and chip in. And ironically, I won the championship for him, so I guess it was a good thing that I did. So, and that's pretty much all the questions I had. I thank you guys for watching, and I'd like to personally thank you all for the 100 subs, and hope you enjoyed this Q&A, and I hope you glad that I actually interacted with some subscribers. So, see you guys later, and expect my Road to 100 subscribers video up in about a good bit. So, see you guys then. Thank you guys. Goodbye.